y'all, it's gonna be an eventful day. So right now I'm on my way to a listing appointment, and then I'm gonna head out to an eviction. It was a hard eviction, and I'm finally able to get the people out. I'm hoping and praying that they already moved out, because the owner and the people that we are evicting do not get along, and we're bringing a sheriff. So if they're already out, then easier for us. If not, I don't know what emotions are gonna happen, but yeah. So first the listing appointment, and then the eviction, and then I'm heading to an inspection. So that is going to be my... So I'm about to list this really beautiful house, but one of the things that we do need to take off is these security bars on the house, on the windows. FHA and VA do not allow you to have these security bars on the windows. They're a fire hazard, so they have to be removed before I list this property. So they're going to take care of that for me. And then I noticed the roof's a little old. So they're having them, they're going to call the insurance company for me, and they're going to let me know when the insurance company is coming out, because I want to send my roofer out here, because oftentimes the insurance company doesn't want to give you what you should be getting. So it's always good to have a licensed roofer out there with the insurance company. So they're going to do that too. Besides that, this is an awesome house. It's going to be listed on June 1st. Really, really good shape. Really. I'll do a little video on the inside of the house so you can see it, but it's a really, really, really nice house. It's here in Sky Harbor. Very, very well maintained. Very well maintained. It's going to be coming on the market soon. Here in very big. Nice kitchen. Beautiful backyard, covered patio. So I just finished my listing appointment, and what we decided to do is we're going to go ahead and list it on June 1st. This gives it an opportunity to talk to a roofer, get that roof taken care of, and get those security bars off the house, because security bars are considered a fire hazard and they must be removed. And so yes, we're going to get that done. That house is really good shape. I don't recommend it for an investor. I recommend it for a regular sell and get the best price for that house. So this is why I gave them those suggestions, and June 1st will be for sale. So now I'm on my way to that eviction that we were talking about earlier. And you would think in Texas, you can actually get somebody evicted in 3 days if they haven't paid their rent. But sometimes it's not always that simple, because on this particular situation, there's a lot of emotions involved. These are friends at one time, and they don't like each other. They're very unhappy with each other, and it does cost money. And it does cost money to do an appeal. You would think, well, how would they afford to do an appeal if they can't afford to pay the rent? Again, some things are done in spite, and this is kind of that situation. So we had to wait a lot longer to get them out of the house. So right now I'm on my way over there, and I'm just hoping and praying that they've already moved out and things are going to be going smoothly, and that my friend that owns that house, that they didn't remove some of his valuable property that belonged to his parents. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck on that one. Eventful day. They are still here. So yes, we're gonna we have the constable right there. Yep, they're gonna end up getting evicted with the police here. So very interesting. What an eventful eviction. Just to sum it up, they didn't end up getting evicted today. So this is the thing. So for all you landlords or people that are temporary landlords and have issues with your roommates, so we went to the house, and they were supposed to get evicted today. They're actually moving their stuff out. And we get there, and we tell the police officer, okay, we're here, we're ready. And the police officer goes, I need to access the property and see how many people it's going to take to get everything out of the house. And we're telling the police officer, well, no, the house is owned by this person. He was living there. Everything inside the house belongs to him except for 2 bedrooms. And the police officer stated, because that was kind of like a red flag, the court order says that the whole house has to be emptied out because it's that address. It was specified that address, and the police officer's job is to remove everything and secure the property. So you know this. If you have a property and you're renting out rooms to people, make sure that your lease or your agreement states room 1, room 2, room 3, which rooms you're leasing out. And if you need to evict somebody from a property that you were living with a friend and there was an issue, make sure that there is an eviction notice that states room 1 and 2 belongs to them and it was rented to them and the rest of the house belongs to you. This is extremely important because the police officers are going to look at that. Otherwise, you're going to have to empty the whole house out and then put everything back in there, or they're going to have to come back until you have enough people to empty the whole house out. What worked in our favor? Again, this was a bipolar kind of situation. When the police officer went inside the house and talked to the people, when the police officer went in and talked to the people, they admittedly stated that those 2 rooms were the rooms that they were renting that belonged to them. Oh God, that made things so much easier. So the police officer gave him another 24 hours to be moved out, all their things out of the house, and we're gonna go back tomorrow and finish the whole eviction process. So to make life easy, please make sure when you're doing your eviction to be detailed as possible about what the eviction is about and what's yours and what's belongs to the person that you're trying to get evicted, and your court orders are. Also, if they're a hard person to work with, don't try to do it alone. Try to get an attorney and get some help. Anyways, that was interesting. I'll probably follow up with you guys on what's going to happen tomorrow with that eviction. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Now I'm on my way to an inspection of a house for my client. So I got to this inspection early, thinking, okay, I'm going to be here early, relax a little bit before. Well, inspector's early. Going to inspect this beautiful house for my client. So it's good for me because that means I get to go home early, because honestly I'm a little drained from that eviction earlier today. But I'm glad it happened that way, because everything that happens is something I'm learning a little bit more about. So, and every day that you learn something is progress. And that's all for today, y'all. That was a day in the life of a real estate person.